Is Gordon Ryan's new contract a sign of Flograppling's dominance? Or is it a sign of desperation? Could this be the beginning of the end for Flo? What is up, everyone, and welcome to Resenha BJJ, and today we're talking about the future of Jiu-Jitsu and streaming. In case you missed the news, Gordon Ryan signed a 7-figure deal with Flograppling's parent company, Flow Sports, in a multi-match deal. Whether you love him or hate him, Gordon Ryan is the most watched grappler in Jiu-Jitsu. And if it wasn't for the following news, I would say that this would guarantee Flograppling a boost in subscribers. But shortly after this announcement, ADCC announced that they had signed a 2-year contract with UFC Fight Pass to stream ADCC 2024 and its affiliated events like Opens and Trials. This is great news for ADCC, but not so great news for Flograppling, who is now left with only 2 big jiu-jitsu competitions, IBJJF and their Who's Number 1 events. Let's be honest, aside from Grand Prix, IBJJF competitions just aren't very watchable. Most people just wait for Flograppling to post individual matches of their favorite grapplers. Who's Number 1 has been a fun event featuring the best no-gi grapplers, but it's not uncommon for streams to struggle with production issues like long delays and bad camera angles, and really annoying advertisements. Now, let's talk about ADCC. ADCC 2022 was attended by over 11,000 fans live, and there hasn't been a jiu-jitsu event that has come close to drawing those numbers, at least in recent years. And ADCC is set to conquer the world as they plan to stream over 40 events with Fight Pass in the next 2 years. The popularity of ADCC has many fans already saying that they will drop their subscription to Flograppling and switch to UFC Fight Pass. In Flograppling's defense, ADCC is still sort of an unproven product. It remains to be seen if events like Opens and Trials can draw the views and meet the expectations that ADCC 2022 created. But ADCC isn't the only thing UFC Fight Pass is offering Jiu-Jitsu fans. The streaming platform also hosts EBI, Combat Jiu-Jitsu, Fury, UFC Fight Pass Invitational, and Polaris. All really fun, high-quality, and watchable grappling events that any Jiu-Jitsu fan would love. So with the UFC Fight Pass subscription, you will get a variety of Jiu-Jitsu events with the best grapplers in the sport. And at $9.99 a month, it's cheaper than Flograppling's $29.99 a month plan, which is new, by the way. For the longest time, you had to buy an annual subscription. You could also add an Amazon Prime membership for $14.99 to your Fight Pass subscription and watch ONE FC Jiu-Jitsu matches as well. And it would still be cheaper than a single Flograppling membership on a per-month basis. And you get free 2-day shipping. Not a bad deal. And if you want to save even more money online, then make sure to use our discount code Resenha at phalanxfc.com on your next set of Rashguards and shorts. Flograppling's main strength, in my opinion, has been its near monopoly of jiu-jitsu competition streaming. If you wanted to watch your favorite athletes compete or watch the biggest events, you had to subscribe to Flograppling. But now, that's not the case. Fans can watch the best jiu-jitsu athletes on at least 2 other platforms for less money. And to be honest, Flograppling has frustrated a lot of fans for a long time. If you've been in jiu-jitsu for the last few years, you've probably heard more than a few people complaining about Flograppling. The biggest complaints have come around their subscription fees, annoying advertisements on streams and videos that you've already paid for, the terrible design of their website, the inconsistent live production quality, and some of their staff haven't had the best reputation in the jiu-jitsu community. UFC Fight Pass and ONE FC don't have those issues. Well, maybe except for the unpopular staff bit. I'm not pointing the finger at Flograppling because I'm a hater. I'm not. I can't think of a media company that has done more for jiu-jitsu than Flow. And much of the sport's recent success is because of Flow's support. But we're heading into a recession, and that means people have to make sacrifices. And if fans want to continue watching jiu-jitsu but also save a few bucks, then Flograppling has got to do a whole lot more than just compete. It has to offer fans something truly special that UFC and ONE FC can't. So, is Gordon Ryan's new contract a good deal for Flograppling, really? Will people keep subscribing just for Gordon, who will probably also be competing on UFC Fight Pass? Tell me in the comments if you will be keeping your Flograppling subscription or not. I do have hope for Flow though. One thing they do better than their competition, at least so far, is compelling jiu-jitsu documentaries and interviews. If you haven't watched Fix My Game or Daisy Fresh or Who's Next yet, then you are missing out on some of the best jiu-jitsu content out there. Flo flies out to the biggest gyms in the world and does interviews with athletes and makes great videos that really let fans get to know their favorite competitors. For example, if you're a big fan of New Wave Jiu-Jitsu, then Flograppling is virtually the only place you can get high-quality video content of this team. This, in my opinion, is their true competitive strength, and I think their path to success. I would love to see Flo double down on this kind of content and really master the genre. Now call me a crazy right-wing extremist, or whatever, but I like the free market, and I'm excited to see how jiu-jitsu streaming companies are going to compete with each other and ultimately make a better product for the fans. Is this the beginning of the end for Flograppling? Maybe, or maybe not. One thing is for sure, the fans are the real winners here. So tell me in the comments, do you think Flograppling's reign has come to an end? Will you be renewing your subscription? And don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel, and I will see you in the next one.